Hi guys, this is the Gamer Untamed, and this is actually my first video, and today I'm going to be reviewing a book connected to a game, and that would be Mass Effect Deception. I finished reading it a while ago-ish, and I have a lot to say. I don't know why I keep doing this. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. You can probably guess by now that I absolutely hate this book. I want it to die, and I wish it were never written. So I'm going to treat it like it was never written. Don't buy this book. It is not worth your money, and it's not worth your time to read. If you want to read any of the Mass Effect books, read the previous 3 books written by Drew Karpyshyn. Read those, because those are amazing. And he knew what he was writing. He knew about the world. He knew about the characters. And he knew about Mass Effect. William C. Dietz did not know a thing. Because clearly, if you knew something, you would be able to write a decent novel. He did not do research. Because you need to do research if you want to continue a series that has already been previously established. The storyline, okay, it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but it does have some potential to it. However, it's definitely not good. I still hate it, but it can be fixed. It can be fixed. It can be fixed into a decent novel. I am so disappointed. I'm frustrated and disappointed that this was the end to the series. Come on. It's almost like the Mass Effect 3 ending all over again. Do justice to the game. Do justice to the books. Really, really bad. One thing that I was extremely disappointed with was the characters in this one. This guy made all the characters really, really weak and stupid. Really stupid. There's scenes with Anderson and Kaylee, and Anderson has to try and find a way to find out where Nick went, because Nick left. Now, I'm not going to go into the storyline. I'm going to put a link in the description so you can see the storyline off the Mass Effect wiki. And it's a pretty good website to learn about Mass Effect stuff. Anyway, so Nick's run away, and Kaylee and Anderson want to try and find him. So Anderson has this idea where, we're going to go and dress up, technically. Go in disguise and go see if we can find out where he is. I'll be this really rich businessman and you'll be my hot girlfriend. And then Kaylee says, "Oh, Anderson, you're so naughty." Really? Can I scream? I would scream at this. So, if you're gonna read it. But don't. I just contradicted myself, but if you want to read it, go ahead, but don't blame anyone but yourself for wasting your money on this piece of crap. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about errors with character development. So, I've already just stated before, the characters in this book were made to look really weak and very stupid, and they had the worst lines. Arya T'Loak's back, And she's a great character. She's in Mass Effect 2, in Mass Effect 3, even though she's a minor role. Excuse me, she did have a role in Retribution, which is in my shelf over there somewhere. And she was such a strong, powerful, she showed no emotion kind of character, but you know, she felt it, but she wouldn't dare show it. In this book, you see her burying her daughter, Lascelles, I think her name was. And she died in Retribution. She got murdered by Kai Lang. And in this book, she's on Thessia, and she's mourning the loss of her daughter. And she's crying. She's tearing up, and she's crying. And when she enters back in the little car that takes her away, she's really sad and saddened at this horrible passing. And later in the book, there's it's close to the end where everything happens in the last freaking 10 pages. And she is walking, she's about to go into a fight. And in the Invasion comics, right, you see that Arya has crazy power. I've got a snippet of it in this here. Arya has crazy power, and she does not need she does not need any protection. Look at this. Why would this person need crazy power to she's like the best biotic, literally. But no, she doesn't fight herself. She has bodyguards protecting her, and they give her a pistol. Small little gun that is useless. They made Arya, a powerful biotic, Asari, look so weak in this game. And then there was this other scene with her and the Elusive Man. And her and the Elusive Man are very, very powerful characters. They are very strong-minded and very powerful, and they don't give in. No. And they're very straight-faced and also very blunt with how they say things. But in this book, there's a conversation between them where the Elusive Man thinks that, well, Arya knows where everyone is, and he thinks that she might be able to find Kai Lang for him, because Kai Lang is on Omega and is a bit lost. Yeah. And it's like they're having some reunion conversation. Like, oh, hi, Elusive Man, how are you going? It's been such a long time. And then the Elusive Man's like, yeah, what a coinky-dink. Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. And they're just all friendly and happy and, oh my god, can you go find Kai Lang for me? Which is also very stupid. You'd think the Elusive Man would know that Kai Lang murdered Lascelles. Although, maybe he didn't. He doesn't, but still. Arya's like, yeah, I'll go look for him. Give me some money. I need some money. The Elusive Man gives her the money. And then someone says to the Elusive Man, you can't trust Arya. She knows Kai Lang killed her daughter. Oh. Whoops. Made a little slip. They are so stupid sometimes. This author ruined this book for me. Ruined the characters for me. All the characters. They're all gay in this. Not gay, but you know what I mean. Now, there's a part in this book where, see, this isn't even a separate chapter. He's doing it again on Omega. Just do a space and that's enough. You're somewhere else. Don't need to plaster it to the wall. Tell the whole universe. It's there. We know. We get it. We're not stupid. Okay, there's a part in this where I haven't marked it, but Jillian has a bounty on her head, and she's trying to find a place to stay because the Quarians on Omega kicked her out, and she meets this girl, and I have no idea what the hell her name is anymore. It's shoot. Apu. Is it Corey Kim? Corey Kim. That's what it is. It's Corey Kim. She meets Corey Kim, and she's part of the Biotic Underground. And she tells Jillian, "You've got someone on your tail. It's Kai Lang." In the start of the book, this author stated that Kai Lang would never leave his house without a disguise on, a completely different face. How would this one person, Corey Kim, know that someone was tailing her and it was Kai Lang? Did Kai Lang decide, I'm going to go out and look like myself today? So this author made so much mistakes in this that aren't even grammar, they're just common sense. Anyway, so Corey Kim takes Jillian, and Jillian joins the Biotic Underground, where Nick is, as a matter of fact. And Jillian has this brilliant idea, this brilliant plan, because they've been taking down banks and robbing things and taking things away from other people. And Jillian has this idea, why don't you strike at the very top? Go for Cerberus! And they all think, yeah, what a good idea! What a terrific idea. Let's go kill the Elusive Man. Here it is. I'm going to read you a snippet of this. So that raises the question of which group to tackle next, Jillian continued. Conventional wisdom might suggest the Blue Suns or a similar gang. But I would like to suggest an alternative. I'm thinking of a secret organization that has more reach than the Suns do, is a clear threat to all but one of the council races, and if defeated will clear the way for the Biotic Underground to gain more influence. Zon appeared to be genuinely intrigued, and the name of this organization is... Jillian smiled grimly. Cerberus. It sounds like a good idea, Katha said. It sounds like a good idea? Are you nuts? And ready? The best way to kill a monster is to cut off its head. And in this case, that means the Elusive Man. Yeah, let's go kill the Elusive Man. Hell yeah! And then Jillian makes up this plan that they're gonna lure the Elusive Man. They're gonna get Kai Lang, and they did, surprisingly, and they're gonna hold him for ransom. Yeah, they're gonna hold Kai Lang for ransom and say, okay, Elusive Man, we need you to pay us, I think it was 10,000 credits, and you can have Kai Lang back.